So both businesses were really developed based on my own personal experiences. So before moving to Navarre, I traveled a lot with family and friends. And when we had the opportunity to have our groceries already stocked and waiting for us, it made for such a different travel day. Instead of rushing to the store and looking for items that I didn't know where they were located and then taking it all back and unpacking it, if we could arrive and everything was there, then it meant we could really start our vacation and start enjoying the local scenery, the local restaurants, and all those kind of things. So when I moved here to Navarre, I noticed that there was not an option like that for visitors. So I thought, well, I've been willing to pay for it. I bet other people would be willing to pay for that service. So that's how Grocery Concierge came about. Was I started researching. I found that there were companies like this over in Destin, but there was nothing in Navarre and there was nothing on Pensacola Beach. And again, the question was, would I be willing to pay for it? And if so, then other people would be willing to pay for it. So here's a gap that I have an opportunity to fill in a location that I was committed to. My Home Watch Concierge came about basically the same way. Before moving here full-time, we had purchased a condo and Hurricane Michael came through the first year we owned the condo. And so we're hundreds of miles away waiting for information about, has the unit been damaged? Has the building been damaged? Are the roads damaged? And that's a real unnerving feeling to not really know what's going on. And so then when I moved here full-time, I found other second homeowners who were saying the same things. Gosh, it would be great if there was somebody local that we could trust to check our property, to give us reports, to prep it for a storm if necessary. And so when you hear that enough times, you start to say, what do I need to do to fill that gap, right? So that's really the process has been, is asking the questions about, well, if I experience this, and really my demographic is me, who I target my businesses to is exactly who I am. So if I'm willing to pay for it, they're going to be willing to pay for it. And I think the other secret to it is it has to be something that you're willing to pay for multiple times, because you can't grow a business if it's just a one and done concept. I think that depends on where in the lifespan of the business you are. So for our partnership, it started right after COVID, and I was running just Grocery Concierge and just on Navarre Beach. So we were very young in the lifespan of the business. So I needed somebody who was willing to commit not only money, but time and dedication to a startup company. And when I say commit, it's understanding that you're probably gonna make some mistakes. You gotta be willing to throw a few things out there and see what sticks. And you also have to realize that your investment, you may not see it back immediately, right? So what you're pouring in at the beginning of a business comes back later on, but you've got to have somebody who's willing to also pour time and money into it. I think the other thing that we always have to realize when looking at a business partner is I need someone who has opposite strengths than what I have, and letting each of us use our strengths, right? Without fear or question about, is this gonna work? There has to be that trust there that each of us is showing up and doing our absolute best every single day. Because a lot of times, Andy and I especially, we won't be in the same location. He'll be on a delivery doing his thing, I'll be on a delivery doing my thing. And we have to believe that each of us is doing the very best in the setting that we're in and in the moment that we're in. And then with my Home Watch, he's really the operations person because that's his experience. He comes from home products, right? Whereas I come from marketing and management and sales. And so I let him do the operational side of the business, and I take on the administrative, the marketing, the accounting side of the business. You know, I would love to have like a 4-letter, you know, little catchy one like ring or nest, because God knows I love my 4-letter words, right? So I would really love to have that. But the problem is that the audiences are so diverse and so different. So it's all been built around the word concierge, meaning professional, helpful, personal service, okay? So that word we've kept in both names because we just feel like we embody that in everything that we do. But when the grocery concierge market is visitors who want convenience and kind of speed of service, that's a very different market than a second homeowner who wants a consistent, local, trusted person, company to take care of their home. So I've never been able to find that one word besides concierge that fits for both, but then I had to distinguish what those concierge services were, so that's where the grocery side came in, and then the home watch side. And now that we've built those two brands the way they are, I think trying to merge them into one or trying to find a one phrase for both of them, I think we would lose some traction because people know us as, oh, that's the grocery concierge guys, or, oh yeah, that's the home watch guys. So they know us that way without necessarily having to know that both of those businesses are the same LLC.